That's before everything. She's number one when she has a shield. That's all you need to know. And without the shield, she's not even cracking top 5, like in attackers. Number one in attackers, not best overall unit in the game. But she is really broken that people just don't see it yet. Give them some time and they will see that that frostbite and fixed damage instantaneously is just disgusting. So yes, welcome gamers, to another One Piece Bounce Rush video. So today we're looking at this hybrid Yamato, the Wolf version. Not as appealing as a regular state, but yeah, she's still decent. Looking pretty good. And I mean, the only major L about her, but that would have made her too broken, like I said before, is the healing. Other than that, the normals are pretty good. The third hit is a bit slow and balanced because it applies the frost bite, so you need to be careful around that. And this unit right there, Green Shanks, is like your absolute counter. You don't want him around doing it. He can like literally melt you like nothing. So I have to watch out for that. Like avoid fighting at all costs. Escape and go fight other units like Gaban or Dope is doing here right now. So he's bringing us the gameplay, and yeah, some fire 6-star gameplay. So like on this these matches, like using, there's going to be like a couple of medal sets. I think 3 of them for skill 2, because you want to get her skill 2 since it gives her shield back by 50%. And it's not when she gets frostbite, but it's when she uses skill 2. So that is good. You don't need to hit anyone to get that shield back. Yeah, but her shield, it's 20% more HP than Soba Mask and Uta's. And look at how broken this Hyper Yamato is. Fighting this big mom from the other side, like literally the skills are coming back, and look at it. They're just like that, yeah. So you see, she's really broken. But yeah, like you really want to just fight with your shield that you have. I mean, the only thing they knew that Green Shanks was going to be a problem, but the only thing they gave her was that 70% defense increase when your HP gets lowered, and only Green Shanks and the Onigashima Robin on runners can do that HP cut. Other than that, no one is applying or giving you that defense buff. So he might go hard with like HP. Defense will help you tank a bit normals. I don't know if I don't think the defensive stats apply to your shield, because your shield just takes damage that's like normally it doesn't apply the defense on top of it. But it should though. I think it should take less damage, but I'm not sure, completely sure about that. But as you can see, she is a really dominant unit. They started they were dominant, and then they lost the position. They were a bit slow, and then after that, they just dominated. Already people are running like 3 Yamatos, and people are annoyed by the frostbite. But how it actually works, it's like you get hit once with it, and it immediately takes 10% of your HP away. The next time she inflicts it again, it takes 20% HP away. The next time she inflicts it again, you lose 50% of your HP. And then the loop and cycle goes on. I mean, yeah, that's how it goes, and she is really disgusting. If you can, see it like that. It's a loop. People, that's why when you realize how broken it is, you see units like King, when they spam skill 1, they just instantly die. Even though Yamato shield is almost broken, but King just spams skill 1 and he dies. Rayleigh skill 2. Blue Shanks normal attacks. You cannot use your normal attacks when using Blue Shanks against this Yamato, unless the shield is gone. So you need to be careful about that. So yeah, and Zoro's Ashra, You cannot use it while this Yamato still has the shield, even the normal attacks. So you need to break, a shield with skill 1. And King, I feel like, is more counted by this Yamato than anyone else. He might have fallen off the list a bit. As you can see with this match, Yamato is effortlessly taking out these Kings like they're nothing, basically. They're like their father. And basically, they keep coming. But that one, I luckily escaped from that skill too. And Uta there, I don't know if she's a bot. She should have, tried to fight there. But yeah, Shanks, with his multi hits, he can't do much. But yeah, his skill 2 and, anything else like that, then it can do something. And then King is already on like losing all his HP. And the thing like with normals, having like those multiple hits, during that, can easily remove King off the flag, and the normals are pretty fast. The 1-2, only the third last normal is pretty bad. And Brook is also not fully counted. Like once Brook is stacked and it's in the flag, nullifying Frostbite, yeah, Yamato can't do anything. So yeah, you can see that Uta did damage because of that team boost, but not enough. And this game is actually insane, like literally, bullying everyone, all the Kings, the Shanks, the Uta, like they're nothing. Yeah, but like in the right hands with like an optimally skilled player, she is the best attacker. But it's sad she has no heals. If she healed like Kaido, because Kaido heals on every time he hits a recovery blocked enemy, heals 5%. If Yamato did the same thing, she would be not even just the best attacker, the best unit in the game for sure, because nothing would be able to stop her. And that being the best unit in the game, if she was like ran by everyone, it would put up Green Shanks like so high in the rankings. Green Shanks is just one Blue EX away from being like not top unit, I'd say, but yeah, being in the top 3 or top 2 again, like because of then they are not giving these blue units they're removing debuffs from the Haki state. They're not removing Haki state. So if the blue EXs are not doing that, but they are broken against Big Mom, Kaido, and King and Zoro, removing those meta units that were able to kill Shanks easily, then that is a big problem for us, because that unit is like no one wants to see him back in league again, being so dominant. But there are people who want to see him at least be usable to some extent, the balance. But yeah, no one wants to see this unit as the top 3 because he's like teleport skills, long range, everything. Him having his Haki state, he can be aggressive and do all of that stuff. But I mean, yeah, this is it's just domination, man. Like it's too easy, man. Like in the right hands, it's too easy. Like a unit able to you think that she's compared to Kainu, but Kainu, the fixed damage was only like 4% for like 8 seconds or something like that. That was like 24% HP, totally. But she can do like 80% of her HP with just 3 frostbite hits on you. Literally, you get that weak frostbite, then the medium, and then from strong, and then 80% of your HP is gone. If you're not Green Shanks, you're not these nullified status units, or you're not these one-shotting units with skills, then you're gone. Look at this king. You see his HP is like 80%. Uses skill 1, dead. So basically, he activated all the frostbite from weak, medium, strong, and he died. 80% of HP gone. So that people don't see, that is actually broken. They made not giving a heal was only for balance. That was just for balance. If she had healed, she would have been another Green Shanks. Easily. But yeah, at least, Bandai are not trying to make the same mistakes, but that this is actually next level of brain dead. Because you can just be like, not even touch the enemy, and you're killing them. I mean, there hasn't been a unit that, was doing that. You have to use your skill, your normals to kill an enemy, but this time you can just just not even dodge and someone dies in front of you. So yeah, she is crazy. But once her shield is gone and she's like this without skill 2, she's fodder. Like, she is nothing. You can still, do work with your basics, maybe some perfect dodging skills, but other than that, you're not really good. And I will show like what Miller said was using, in each game on the screen as well. Maybe before the matches start. I think that's, should be good, because sometimes you're not seeing, always paying attention to the intro, like when the medals are being shown. Okay. So yeah, this match is actually, pretty good. They were like struggling a lot in the mid section of the game, but they pulled it back well in the end. Yeah. But the team could have easily sold, and they should have been 4-1 or 5-0 early on. But yeah, you can see Yamato is pretty disgusting in, the right hands. And I think she needs to be 6-star to be really dominant. Because on some units, she's not doing that much damage because she doesn't have attack buff and only has, I think, 30% damage increase on the frostbite enemies. Something like that. So that is, and she gets, skill 1 cooldown. Skill 1 is like really good. The range is really disgusting, and how many opponents it can hit is really good. So it can give you that opportunity to get that frostbite inflicted, it more easier to get that weak state, easier, and then you can attack the opponent with your last hit, get them to medium, so 10% of HP gone, and then you do that last hit, and then you move the next stage which is like 50%, and then it's GG's. Basically, once the enemy loses 80%, like, no one counters that amount of fixed damage yet. We'll see with like the new EX units what they do. But yeah, this is I think the last game, and you will see Gold Roger supposed to counter, but look at that, he's losing all his HP just from hitting Yamato and he's dead. Easy, man. I mean, he's supposed to be green and countering blues, but as long if you don't have Haki state like green shanks, even Roger can't do anything to you. So even Roger is not like a counter to Yamato, because he gets all of that fixed damage when hitting that broken shield, and sometimes it takes 2 or 3 normal attacks to get rid of, and that is like 80% of your HP gone. Also Kraken, they should be a good counter, but it doesn't take that frostbite away quickly, I guess, and which that can be a problem. And even if he's healing, right, eventually the Yamato's fixed damage is like doing more than Kraken's healing. So I mean, you can't argue. The only thing she's missing is healing, and maybe to make it even more broken, removing Shanks' Haki state, which would be that means there will be no counter for her if that was the case. But yeah, and it should be the undisputed best unit in the game if she had, those 2 extra traits. And 5-0. Oh, that Roger kept that flag in time. Nice, but it was almost close. 7 kills. I mean, we're easily dominating this unit. People are underestimating her like they did with Hybrid Kaido. Very disgusting. Said that, she's just an attacker and can't go to runner mode. If she could go to runner mode, she would be much better, because as an attacker, you can kill, right, but you can't carry games. This is why, because at the end of the day, you need to be a runner and cap and do all of that stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys, have enjoyed this gameplay. So I'm a little bit late to the party, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, I mean, it's reps. Almost sold the game by going to those let the merry-go-round, but the team clutched it in the end. And yeah, it's reps, it's GG's. Yeah, so Yamato's pretty broken. Hope those who summoned for her are enjoying her. And I will see you in the next video.